This movie is a really fun time. Send Help tells the story of Linda Little, who gets stuck stranded on an island with her asshole boss. Now, I had a really fun time with this movie, and it's unfortunate that my theater wasn't full like the next movie I went to see that day was, because this movie really deserves a big audience. Now, this is a very solid, very fun movie. So that being said, let's talk about some pros. The first pro I want to give it is the performance of Linda Little and Bradley. They did a good job in their roles. I really liked how they acted. I think though they had really good chemistry in the movie. And I knew the actor who did play Linda Little from The Notebook, so it was very interesting to see that kind of character, because I mainly associate that actor with Allie from Notebook, so it was really interesting to see it in a role she did a good job at. I also think there was really good comedy in here that worked very good, and the gore, when you did get it, was very good. That kill with the animal, ooh, that one worked, and the injury, very solid. And I really love the transition at the end of this movie. At the beginning, there's a call with Goff, and at the end, how he's taken out and that transition, I love the transition. Looks so good that it is just a moment in the movie I'm like, that is so amazing, the way it's shot, the way they do that. And just kind of funny how it calls back to the first bit and how that ends. I love the bird. I love that Linda has a pet bird, and it's just a really fun movie. And I really like how Survivor's put into this. Now, I have seen Survivor. I don't regularly watch it, but sometimes I will watch seasons. And I don't know, it was an interesting way to put that in there. Do I think he would have survived Survivor? Do you think Bradley would survive Survivor? Comment down below if you watched Survivor. Do you think he would survive Survivor? Because there have been people who on that show who have done nothing, like acting like Bradley, and still survived till the end, or final 5 or 6. So comment down below if you think he would survive on Survivor. But I really enjoyed this movie, and I think even how they handled the plane crash they did a good job with too. I don't have any complaints about that. That was very solid. This is such a really fun movie. I think the runtime was good. I think the way they just put everything in, very good. I like that it haven't changed. And there was one point in the shift in the movie where once an action is taken, it just takes a way different turn. And I was almost mixed on the almost love part, but honestly, it does work for me. Honestly, it does. And I like how just the way that, not trying to spoil it, very, very solid movie. And the one negative I would give it, and this is again a very small negative, is at one point someone dies and their hand is just like that, and something's like obviously pointed out, and maybe it could be more discreetly, like a finger, and he digs it up or something. I don't know, but that is like, it's such a small, tiny thing to make it work, but honestly, that's like the one small thing I can give it that I'm like, not great. And let's go ahead and talk some spoilers. Now, Linda's passed out for the position and rightfully pissed off, but Linda still helps. And when they get on the plane, stranded on the island that they are at, the way she helps him, and just the way they have chemistry, honestly, is crazy. The way they did that, and I just, she helps him when he starts helping, and when the fiance kind of comes on the boat, and she chooses to let her go, and you kind of see the struggling with that fact, and when he finds her dead body and learns there, and he does the double take, and then it becomes a chase movie of them trying to really kill each other. I think that was very kind of a way to show that I was not expecting that performance to be. And when they do talk about serious matters in this movie, which I thought the way they handled that was actually, I was surprised by how well they handled that fact for the movie. And when she goes up and reveals in the house that technically they could have escaped, it makes sense how she was, because my mom asking why she's kind of clean, why is she doing like this? Only find out that she was at the house, probably showering, doing stuff like that. And does she get away with it? Yes. Do we not want to leave it out there? No, maybe they don't go out there often, but in the end, when he's going in first to her and she's saying golf, You gotta learn how to golf. At the end, she has a golf club when she fights him, and just when she hits him with the head, and you just see the golf club, and she's moving forward a year later, that turns into golf, and you just see her driving away with a bird. I love that ending. I was actually on the edge of my seat too, if he was gonna survive or not. And the way they have insanity and the love compassion thing of him trying to manipulate that way, I'm like, I don't entirely love that, but I don't feel like I'm mixed on it. I'm okay with it because I vibe with it, but it is something that I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I entirely feel about that, but I do think it works. It is very interestingly how it works for me, but I think that's such a tiny detail. Like I'm rambling, but overall, this was a very solid, very fun movie. I enjoyed really everything it had to offer, and it is just a fun movie. It's not like anything like Sinners, where it's just a movie where it's like amazing like Sinners, but it's a very solid, it is a very fun movie, and one that I would watch again and will probably buy when it comes out on Blu-ray. So comment down below if you are going to see Send Help, or if you have seen Send Help, because I like to hear your thoughts. And I'll see you guys soon with a brand new video.